Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is just spending my Saturday with me. If I want to, I might drag it into Sunday, but I just wanted to show you what a realistic Saturday looks like for me after working Monday to Friday. Because if you haven't watched one of, I don't know if it's my latest video, no it's not my latest video, but I did a video about like life updates and stuff, and I basically explained, sorry there's some dogs outside in the garden, not my garden, in someone else's, my neighbour's garden, distracting me. I explained that I got a new job, so I no longer work from home, so I don't have the time to potter around on my lunch break at home like I used to, and like tidy things up here and there when they were messy. So like I said, it's going to be a really realistic Saturday, and probably Sunday if we're going to do anything on tomorrow. But I'm not wearing makeup, so I'm going to look like this for the rest of the video, because I wear makeup now Monday to Friday, whereas usually it was never wore makeup Monday to Friday, makeup Saturday. I wore makeup one day in a 7-day week, whereas now it's makeup 5 days a week, trying to do no makeup Saturday and then no makeup Sunday. Because I think, I don't know why I'm telling you that, but anyway, our morning kicked off to a bad start. Charlie was supposed to be getting his hair cut at 8, and I want to get out and do the food shop by 10, so I don't know if he will be coming with me. But Charlie slept in a little bit, I was just laying in bed, and then Charlie got up, went and let Frank out, didn't put him to the toilet outside, and Frank has a piss on our bed. So, oh, you haven't seen our new bedroom transformation, because it wasn't fully ready. I'll just show you. You've seen it anyway. But anyway, I'll tell you about the bed first, and then I'll show you the new wall behind our bed. So yeah, Charlie didn't let Frank out to the toilet. Frank comes running up here, gets all excited, and then he just stops, and I'm like, Frank, what are you doing? He's pissing on the bed. So we've had to chuck our duvet away, like the duvet insert. So that's fun. Gonna have to spend money to go get a new one of those, and it's seeped through to the mattress. So luckily we got an IKEA mattress. You can unzip them, but only so far, and I've got 2 shower bottles there, like bubble bath bottles, propping up where he's pissed. So because luckily it hasn't seeped through onto this, it's like, because this is quite thick, it's absorbed in there. So what I've done is I've done Dr. Beckman carpet and upholstery cleaner on this, and that seemed to drag up most of it. And then I have, like, I dabbed it as well with like loads of tissue, like blotted it, and then I like sprayed it with the Febreze like spray, like odour spray, and now I'm just hoping it dries out. But yeah, we had to chuck our duvet away, but I put all the sheets in the wash. But I really didn't want to have to do a wash today for the sheets, because it's torrential rain and it just costs so much money to use a tumble dryer now. Whereas like when I wash the sheets, I plan to wash them on a day where there's not going to be any rain and I can dry them outside, but that's not possible today. And I also need to clean all our clothes, like all our black clothes, because Charlie wears black to work. I tend to wear black to work. Just doesn't seem like this Saturday is going to plan, but like I said, it's a realistic Saturday. Yeah, so that's how our morning started out. Frank's also on some medication because he's got ear infections in both ears. So he's grumpy. We have to put eardrops in his ears twice a day for 2 weeks. That started on Monday. Yeah, safe to say he doesn't like us, and when we do it, I can't hold him. He is the strongest animal ever that I've ever had, and Charlie's ever had. I can't hold him and do it. Charlie has to hold him, and honestly, it's like wrestling another human. So that was fun this morning as well. I've now got and if you're wondering where he is, he's in the kitchen. I'm not a cruel pet owner. I love him to bits. I literally spoil him rotten. He gets away with murder. But when he does something bad, he needs to know that he's done something bad. So he's currently sat in the kitchen. He's been howling a bit because he doesn't like being locked away in the kitchen when he can hear people upstairs. But he's quiet now. But I need to now go in and disturb that quietness because he needs to be fed, because he needs his steroid tablet for the medication. So I've got to feed him. So I don't know why I'm sat here on my mattress. That's trying to air out. Let's sit in on the step. So I'm feeling very lazy. So what we're going to do today is, whilst we wait for Charlie to get his hair cut, I'm going to obviously feed Frank, and then I need to make my food shop list. I need to meal prep for the week first, so like think of meals to make this week, so then I can then buy the food for it so I don't overbuy. That's a tip that I say to everybody. Always meal prep. So I meal prep Saturday to Friday because we do our food shop on a Saturday. So I do meal prep Saturday to Friday. I try and think of meals for like food we've already got in the cupboards, like dry ingredients and stuff. So yeah, gonna do that. Then I'll do my food shop list, and then I want to make a list of things to do around the house because, like I said, I don't have time to potter around the house every day now. I get home at like 6 p.m, depending on traffic now, every day, Monday to Friday. And then all I want to do when I get home is get in the shower or go to the gym and then make dinner. And then once I've done that, my evening's over. So yeah, I don't have time to potter around and do things. So I'm going to make a list of things I want to get done. Is he back? Right, yes, Charlie is back. But all the bedding's washed now. So I've put the duvet and mattress cover on a tumble, and I'm just hanging these up because it doesn't all dry together. So yes. What's the time?
20 past 9.
Shall we pop to Sainsbury's first, see how much all their duvet inserts is, and then we'll shop in Tesco's and see how much theirs are, because it might be on club card price.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
So I want to get the cheapest one I can find. I can still smell, oh it's dog food, I was going to say I can still smell piss, but you didn't anyway. Right, Charlie's haircut. Looks nice.
Fresh trim.
How much was that?
I tried to charge me 23 and I was like, no.
23 for what?
For the haircut, I was
Did he do the beard?
He made all this one length,
Right.
but there's like nothing there, so he tried to charge me for a full beard trim.
And what did you say?
I was like, no, come on. I said, no, I normally pay 18. And he was like, oh, but I did the beard. And I was like, oh, come on, there's nothing there, for fuck's sake.
Did he laugh?
Yeah. And he's like, okay. So I just gave him 20.
So you paid £6. So you gave him a £5 tip?
No, £2.
Wait, how much was it? 18?
18. I gave him 20.
That's not bad. Right, so I'm now just doing my food shop list. Let's meal prep first, so Saturday. So now at Tesco's, getting this food shop done. It's been a bit of a rush because we're on time restraints, but this is good, this food shop. Right, Right, so we've just finished our food shop. Speedy, very speedy. And now we're just on our way home. And we're going to chuck the food in the fridge, put it all away, and we're going to go straight back out into town. Because Charlie needs to go to the bank. You are in the wrong lane, but hey ho. Oh, you were just going to walk anyway, weren't you? Just go. Yeah, Charlie needs to go to the bank, and then I need to get a few bits in town. So we thought we might as well.
Oh my god, what a fucking idiot!
So we thought we might as well just go in together because we've got time before Charlie needs to go to football anyway. They'll cut this up now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. And then once we finish in Chichester, we might get ourselves a little Greg's pasty thing. But then once we're done, I'm just gonna start cleaning some of the house, like doing a full-on hoover, as if the battery's charged. So yeah, we're gonna go to town, get a few bits and bobs, come back, I'm gonna start doing stuff around the house. And then I completely forgot, Charlie reminded me that I'm going to the cinema tonight with my sister. And we're gonna have McDonald's. I'm gonna have the McCrispy. Oh, I'm gonna have the McCrispy burger.
Is that the new chicken?
Yes. So me and my sister are going to go watch Smile tonight. I've got us popcorn. It's going to be good. Right, so it's all been a bit of a rush. Here's our fridge, all stocked up. Charlie's beers for tonight. Mine and Mia's popcorn. Cupboard's all stocked. And that's it.
Quick look around TK Maxx as well, isn't there?
Nothing.
They don't have any t-shirts out.
Right. Been and gone. Well, we're just leaving town. Got ourselves a Greg's, which is our breakfast lunch brunch. So busy, literally. We did that in under an hour, which was our ticket. And we went to Superdrug. Charlie.
Oh.
Well, no, it's not a fucking crossing. It's a road, isn't it? Idiots everywhere, I swear. I went to Superdrug, Boots. I then went to Specsavers and booked in for my frames and my lenses, which I get next week. There's some weirdos around here, honestly. And then I went to Hotel Chocolate, got some hot chocolate. Charlie went to TK Maxx, then we went to M&S because we forgot kitchen roll, and then we went to Greg's, and now we're here. All under an hour. And now we're hot, so we've got the aircon on. So if you can hear that, that's the aircon. Because we've been rushing around. But yeah, like Charlie said, that is what Saturdays are for. Getting stuff done. Right, back home now. And I thought I'd show you what I got, even though it's nothing interesting. So I got some more hot chocolate for my Velvetizer. So I got a milky 50% because I did get dark last time and I can't drink it, it's too dark. So what I was thinking is I might add, because you add 6 scoops of the chocolate in the Velvetizer, so I might add 3 milk, 3 dark. Let's see what that tastes like because I need to use the dark up. And then I got this classic 70%, which is my favourite. But it's 50% off because it goes out at the end of November. Right, it cut me off because it had no storage left. So what I was showing you was the hot chocolates. So I got classic drinking chocolate and the milk. Kitchen roll, one of them's obviously out. And then we went to Superdrug and Boots. So I got this in Superdrug, body lotion. Myself a face mask. Just one of them ones because my skin is looking very angry recently. That's my Specsavers receipt. That's my thing. So I went and got my lenses. That's my collection. Look at his writing, by. It's horrendous.
Halloween writing. Pretty hard.
That's your chewing gum. That's your... Oh, I paid for your wax.
Right. Yeah, I've paid for stuff that you personally use at shopping. What did you pick up?
What did you pay for my stuff?
Huh? In the food shop.
Your wax costs $5.99.
No, it was £5.
£5.
Why say £5.99?
Because mine was $5.99. I looked
Trying
up.
to stitch me up.
No, I looked and I... You owe me £5.
Wow.
What are you drawing now?
I'm not drawing anything. I'm writing a note for you to leave on the door.
No, because I need to get that sticky stuff off.
Yeah, well, it's still there at the minute, so you're leaving a note at the door.
I'm not leaving a note at the door.
Why?
Because I've got the Ring doorbell. I said I'll talk to them.
And you said it's rubbish. You said it don't work properly.
It does.
You can't hear him or something.
What? No. You're not putting a sign on there.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Why?
Well, then you're getting that sticky stuff off the envelope box that's been there on over
Yes,
a month
okay.
that I've told you to get off.
Yeah.
It's pointless.
It's not pointless.
It is pointless.
It's not pointless.
Anyway, there's your fucking £5 wax thing. Heat protectant. And then I've got a new mascara and a new translucent powder. Be careful, that's not your pen. It's bendy.
Yes, I know.
So don't bend it then.
You said it's bendy. What do you
but
expect
you're
me
not
to do?
supposed to bend it.
But it's bendy.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to bend it. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is... I'm still hungry and I have a packet of crisps. I'm going to wait for the tumble dryer to stop with the duvet and the bed sheet, and then I need to put the pillowcases in the tumble dryer, get them dry, and then I can then wash our clothes. So that's what I'm going to do, and then also going to hoover. I wanted to paint the walls, but I need a roller, so maybe that'll be a tomorrow job. I just want to tidy up. The house just looks messy to me. So that's what I'm going to do.
Croissant. Have a tiny sip of my espresso.
Espresso.
Espresso. Just take a sip.
I want to sip.
Yep.
No.
No, just do it. Just literally do the tiniest bit.
No, I don't want to.
Please. For
It's
the video.
disgusting.
For the video.
No, it's disgusting.
For the video, just take the tiniest sip.
Just leave it while. Get in my waterproof.
Where is it?
Kitchen. How are you drinking that leisurely? Like, at your own will, you're drinking that. Thanks.
Thanks.
It's like sitting on my tonsils. Right, so now Charlie's left for football. I'm going to tidy all of this up. Let's put the rubbish in the bin first. And then I'm going to stretch. I'm going to write a list of things I want to get done today. So like cleaning things, because I'll do my housework tomorrow like I usually do, like deep clean the kitchen, both bathrooms, and then I'll also clean the lounge. But what I want to do is I want to hoover the whole house if the battery and the hoover will let me. I also want to, which I can do now actually, put all my cutlery, there's some in that pot as well, put all my cutlery in my sink to let it, like hot water and soapy water to let it properly clean. I like to do that like every once a month, so I'm going to do that. I do need to paint, but I need a new roller because our rollers have gone a funny colour after painting our bedroom, which actually I said I was going to show you, so I'm going to show you now. I love it. Well, we both love it so much, but it's exactly what I envisioned. Obviously, you have to bear with me about the mattress because of that creature there. Right, I'm going to show you. So this is what I was saying, just ignore the mattress. I've unzipped it, and those little lumps there are 2 body wash bottles, which you saw earlier, just propping it up, which I think it's dry now. We've got our new duvet. This needs to be cleaned. But anyway, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Ba-ba! So ignore the glass. I wasn't planning on showing you now because I need to get a picture frame like Charlie to put my granddad, a picture of me, my granddad and my sister there, and I want to get a little reed diffuser there. But this is it. So the wires are at an angle because we've wrapped them around the legs of the bedside tables, so they're tight. But we are going to get command strips and stick them flat, so that should be good. But sorry, I was halfway through filming and my phone cut out. But anyway, these lamps, they're plug-in because we didn't want to get electric mains put in here just to have these lights. So I thought we'll get plug-in. So these are from Dunelm. I really, really like them. So we've got 2 of those. And then this, Charlie made by hand. So he got a big sheet of MDF. Should it be on the bed? Big sheet of MDF and cut it into strips, all equal parts. And then you've got a bit of architrave. Sorry, it's a bit fuzzy. Bit of architrave all across the top. So the paint is Dulux Egyptian cotton, and I absolutely love it. So let me stand back again. Oh, someone's modelling there. But yeah, I love it so much. I think it just really makes the room look a bit more homely. My mum said, why have you gone so high up? But I like it. I think it's different because usually you'd have panelling there, but I like the heightness of it. Oh, look at him, as if butter wouldn't melt, but he's the devil. But yeah, that is what we've done with our room so far. And over on this wall, we either want to get a telly or just a piece of art to cover those plug sockets. Charlie's clothes. But yes, that is all we've done. I want to change that lampshade as well to something nicer because it just doesn't fit the aesthetic that I'm going for. And what can I help you with? You're not supposed to be on there. No, you're not. No. Right, so I've got my packet of crisps. Healthy, 96 calories, not bad. And I'm going to start writing my list of things to do. So let's get this up. It says Freshen Up Friday, but it's not Friday, it's a Saturday. So I'm going to go through each room, what I want to do. So yeah, I'll just put you on a time lapse whilst I eat my crisps and writing down what I want to clean. Right, so I finished doing my list, like writing my list that is, so I'm going to show you. It's a bit longer than what I thought it would be. So ignore those socks, they are Charlie's but Frank had stolen them. So I've done it in each room and I'm just going to go through it. So basically I want to hoover everywhere. So what I will do first is I will hoover the whole house and then I will dedicate each room. So in the lounge, obviously I want to hoover, but then I want to hoover the sofa and put my cushion covers back on the cushions because someone came in with shit in their ass the other night and wiped it all over my cushions. So great, I washed them, so they need to go on. And then I also want to clean the windows inside, not going to bother outside, just like all the plastic and the windows themselves. And then I'm going to work my way into the hallway. So again, hoover, that means upstairs and downstairs, like hallway, and then also the stairs. I then want to dust my console table and all the stuff that's on my console table, and then I want to clean the stair banister. Like, if you see any spelling mistakes, please don't come for me. I am dyslexic, so I struggle with my spellings. I want to go around with a cloth and some cleaning solution and clean like all the dark marks off of my stairs, and the like skirting bits there. Then moving on to the kitchen, again I want to hoover. I want to clean all my utensils and cutlery, like putting them in a soap bath. And then I want to mop the floor, clean the cupboards and the skirting. And then the bedroom, again I want to hoover. I want to then put the bedding on, but that's when everything's dry. And then I'm going to dust all the surfaces. And then moving on to the office / spare room, again going to hoover, dust all the surfaces, and then I've got some old clothes that need to be bagged up, and then I need to bag up my summer shoes to put up in the loft. And then the bathroom, I'm just going to hoover and clean the skirting, and then extra bits is cleaning Frank's bowls, putting a dark wash on, and do some weeding out in the front. So that is quite a big list for a quick clean that I wanted to do, but obviously that's stuff that I'm not going to get done tomorrow, and it's stuff that I like to try and set aside and do once a month or twice a month, like do it properly, like dedicate an afternoon to doing stuff, especially because at the moment I'm coming into my house feeling like it's not my home, because it's not to the level of cleanliness I like. So tomorrow, don't get me wrong, I will. Right, so my phone keeps dying on me constantly, so like with its storage, so I'm just gonna get on with it. So I'm gonna start hoovering, and then like everywhere, and then once I've done all the hoovering, I'm then gonna start each room. So I'm not gonna show I'm not gonna show myself hoovering every room, but just know I will be. What I'll do actually, oh no, because you're not gonna really be able to see a before and after. I'll film little bits here and there for you. I'm not just going to prop you up and put you on a time-lapse cleaning, because I've got videos of me cleaning if that's what you want to see. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to start off hoovering the whole house. Actually, no, beginning with it all, I'm going to get out of my jeans and put some like joggery pyjama bottoms on, and then I'm going to start hoovering and start every room. So yeah. Right, I'm in my PJ bottoms. My bag of Hoover heads and my Hoover, which I've just checked, 100% battery, which we love. So I'm going to start hoovering now. Right, I need to pick up the rug, put that there, move the clothes horse out, pick up the pumpkins. Okay, so I'll put you on a little time lapse, put you here. You probably won't be able to see much because I'll be hoovering, but let's shake this. We want to get rid of this, we want to get a new one. Like, I don't know, I want something lighter, but Charlie likes the grey. Ah, there's cobwebs over there behind my pumpkins. Right, just move the clothes horse. Move my pillowcases on. In the hallway. Lovely stuff. Right, move this little mat. I'm hoovering the carpet anyway, so it doesn't matter me shaking it. And I'm going to start. when I hoover the kitchen, I have to have the handheld tools because I don't recommend a sharp cordless at all, or it might just be the flooring. It just doesn't pick any of the dirt up, so it takes me twice as long to hoover the carpets, and then to hoover the floor, like the laminate, I have to use these attachments. So I'm now going to do that. Right, so I've just hoovered the whole of downstairs and the stairs, and my bed sheet and duvet cover are dry. Oh, Frank. So I'm just going to plop them, double chins, plop them on the bed and then carry on with hoovering up here. Right, hair's up, too hot. My hoover's ran out of battery, literally as I'm just about to hoover the spare room / office and the bathroom. But everywhere else is hoovered. Hoovered in the bedroom. Frank's asleep. And then I hoovered in the hallway as well. Oh, nice. And now it's just in here. I emptied my hoover head. That's why there's stuff there. But I need to hoover all of this. I need to sort that out. I need to dust the surface. Mirror. I need to hoover in here. And then I was going to clean the skirtings as well, just with like a wipe. But like I said, I'll do a full deep clean of this tomorrow. I'm not filming that because I really can't be bothered. And then hoovered all of the stairs. To come down, I need to dust my photos. And then the lounge is all hoovered, and so is the sofa and someone's feet. All over here, i.e. Frank. But the sofa needs to be like cleaned. Like I need to take all the covers off and then hang them out to dry, but it's supposed to be raining later, so I'm risking having my pillowcases out there because I don't want to put them on a tumble again, especially as I need to do a dark wash. But yeah, so that's all of the downstairs hoovered, even in the kitchen. Downstairs bathroom, it hasn't been used, so it doesn't need a hoover. So yeah, I need to put a dark wash in there. I've already put my cutlery in here, hot, to do a clean. And then I need to mop the floors, Frank's bed and stuff. Yeah, mop the floors, clean his bowls if I've got time. But right now I need to start cleaning the windows. Sorry if the lighting goes a bit funny because we're facing the light. Right, I'm so hot. I'm just about to clean the glass in my off my windows. I've cleaned all the plastic. But my phone's, you see me? But my phone's on 4%, so it's going to die. So I'm just going to carry on cleaning, and then I'll show you the cleanliness of it once it's done. You probably won't be able to tell the difference, but I'll show you once it's done, because I am going out to the cinema and I do need my phone because I'm picking my sister up. So yeah, see you in a bit if it cuts out and I'm not finished. Right, so I'm now dressed again, because I'm now going out to the cinema, and actually I need to pick my sister up first. She finishes work at 5, but the film doesn't start until like 6. So I don't know what we're going to do. We might have dinner before, or we might come back here quickly and then chill, and then the cinema's only up the road like from me. So quickly, just before I leave, Frank's already snotted on my window. Lovely. Right, so just quickly before I leave, I'm just going to show you everything I've cleaned. It's starting to make me feel like the house that I moved into when we first bought it. But there's just a few little bits here and there, like painting, the marks on the wall, washing the sofa, just stuff like that really that I need to do for it to fully feel like when I first moved in. I don't know why, I'm just at this point where we've been in the house for over half a year now, and it's starting to feel homely, but I still like it to look a bit show homey, so it's nice and clean. I'm just that type of person. Right, I need to stop rambling because I need to pick my sister up, so I'm going to quickly show you everything that I've cleaned. So here are the windows, well, the patio doors, all nice and shiny clean. Obviously I hoovered all of that and plumped it up, put the cushion covers back on, hoovered all of the carpet. Did I do anything here? No. Oh, I cleaned all the skirting boards, and there and there. That's my dark wash is on now, only half though because there was too much dark to fit in there. Hoovered all of my hallway, hoovered and mopped. Haven't cleaned Frank's bowls. I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's a tomorrow job. My cutlery is currently like soaking in there, so that's done. Did I do anything else in here? Oh, all the skirting boards clean. That's where Frank is eating it, and also clean skirting boards in here again. That's where Frank's eating it. Right, Frank, I've cleaned all this, dusted all that, cleaned these skirting bits, hoovered the stairs. So up we go, Frank. Oh, I've dusted all my photos as well. Sorry if it's all a bit jumpy, I'm rushing. Right, I've hoovered all of the hallway, skirtings are clean, dusted my console, cleaned the floor, like hoovered, cleaned all of these skirting boards. Yeah. And then I hoovered in here. I was supposed to bag up this stuff, but I'm going to do that later when I get home. Cleaned all of that surface, cleaned that window ledge, and I've cleaned all of this. And also hoovered the carpet, cleaned my mirror. God, been on it. So I've hoovered all of the bedroom carpet, cleaned all of this surface, that, and both bedside tables. Now, the mattress is still a bit wet from where I've cleaned it from Frank's piss. So the bedding is all screwed up in a ball there, which I regret doing now because it's all creased. That's why that stuff's there. But I've done everything. So all I need to do when I get home is put the bedding on, bag up those clothes in that room. And what else do I have to do? Let's see. Hello, Frank. Quickly before I go, I need to, and that's it. Oh, I need to clean the utensils. So the cutlery's in there. I just need to get like the wooden spoons and everything, because you should actually soak them, because they are never clean when you think they're clean. Anyway, got my bag, get my shoes on, and I'm gonna go meet my sister at her, well, outside her work. She finishes at 5. I'll just pull up outside in my car, boom boom. Hello, he's been fed. It gets a bit funny when Charlie's not here, like when we're not here together. Sorry, you're on a wonk, you're balancing on my plug-in air freshener and also my Ring doorbell chime box thing. Yeah, oh, I also cleaned the mirrors, the mirror in the hallway and the mirror in the lounge. yeah, he gets a bit funny when we're both not together, like me and Charlie. He never really wants to warm to me, which is upsetting, and that's only ever since I've left him, like not working from home all the time, like at all now, because I work somewhere else and it's office space, so I feel like he's not liking me. Why are you just staring at the wall? He's sad. He also knows when we're leaving, like get shoes on. I'm going to the cinema. Sorry, sweetness. Right, I need to go. Right, we'll see you when I get back, and I'll give you a review of the film Smile, because I'm not going to film with my sister because she doesn't like it. She finds it embarrassing. So I will tell you what the film was like once I'm home, with all my doors locked and my blinds and my curtains shut, because I'm probably going to be freaked out. Are you going to save me? You're going to look after me? Shit, I need to bring my pillowcases in. Right, I need to do that now. Bye. Right, I've just got home. It's 10:22 and I'm so ready to get into bed, but the bed is still not made. I love my life. Would have been home earlier, but I don't see my family, like my mum and dad, as much as I would like to. So just had a nice little catch up with them, but I've just hung up my black load of washing that I didn't hang up before I left because it was still on a wash. I've let Frank out. I now need to wash my face, get into my pyjamas, and then make this bed. Charlie's out, if you're wondering where he is. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but he's actually out because it's Halloween weekend. So he's out tonight with his friends. I'm gonna get into my pyjamas, make my bed. I'll show you my bed made if you want, with my new duvet, even though it's the exact same as the one we had before. And I'm gonna go straight to bed. And I'm gonna carry this on tomorrow. I'm not gonna bother filming cleaning my house because I've got to do the deep clean of the kitchen and all the bathrooms, and then like clean the surfaces in the lounge and stuff. Because I've cleaned all the surfaces up here, apart from like all the bathroom up here. So I won't bother filming that, but I think tomorrow, well, not I think, I know, I want to go to Decs and look at some of their Christmas decorations, and also I need to get an oven glove because the creature who is currently down there ate my oven glove too. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that on a story. He literally ripped my oven glove to shreds. But yeah, I'm absolutely shattered. The film was okay. Wouldn't call it a horror. Well, it was a horror. I'm a very jumpy person, and there was a lot of jumps in there, and I don't like scary faces. And the smile, because it was called Smile, the smile was just quite freaky to me, so that's what scared me. But in a sense of it being a horror and constant scariness, I didn't really find that. Does my bedding look grey? I don't know. But right, I need to make this bed. I need to get my makeup off. I'm not wearing any. I need to wash my face, get into my PJs and make this bed so then I can go to sleep. But yeah, I'll show you what my bed looks like once it's made, and then I will see you tomorrow morning. Right guys, it's just gone 11, well it's just turned 11 o'clock and I've just done the bed, put all the sheets on. So here we go. I just want to flop in there now. Nice and thick, new duvet. Right, so that's my bed made. Good morning everybody, it's now Sunday and it's currently, I don't have my watch on, it's currently just gone 11 and I've cleaned my whole house. So I've cleaned the kitchen and both bathrooms. I forgot to buy bleach in my food shop, so I actually need to get that. I put bleach down the toilets, but apart from that I've cleaned the whole house. But now me and Charlie are going to go out. I think we're going to go, well not I think, I know, we're going to go to a garden centre, get some Christmas decorations as it's our first Christmas in our home together. I've just realised he's on the bed, Charlie. Arr. Charlie came back home yesterday night when I thought he was staying around his friends, so that was a bit of a shock when I turned around and he was in the bed.
Sure.
But you're not allowed on there. Ah! Don't be horrible to our ginger man. No! Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go to... Do you want to go to Haskins first? Or do you want to go to Dunelm first and then we'll go to B&M on our way and then Haskins? Or do you want to go Haskins, B&M, Dunelm?
Haskins, Dunelm, yeah.
B&M then Dunelm because B&M is
Okay.
on my home.
Here's bottom lip.
Oh. Willy. But yes, so Charlie's friend should be here soon to pick up his car and then we'll go. But yes, oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Let him have it. Look at the eyes. Sweetness.
Oh, I think...
We're on our way to Haskins, and because Charlie doesn't like the drive, even though it's like 28 minutes, we're playing I Spy. And it's his go.
With my little eye, something beginning with L.
L. And can I see it?
Yeah.
Right. Is it?
I just did an easy one because I couldn't think of anything. That's always, if that's not your first answer when someone says L, mental unstable.
Okay, my go. I spy with my little eye something beginning with S.
The outside.
Yep.
Signs.
Yes!
Yeah,
And we're here. This took us a while. Well, not a while. There's just traffic. But we're here now. And we're going to get some Christmas decorations. We came last weekend and I just want to get a few more of what we already got. And then we're going to go to B&M in Dunelm after. On the way home. But let's go in. I knew you'd like that.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Part of me really wants to make it really tacky and get like tinsel and like all of this. But then I like neutral.
That reminds me of the film Grinch.
Grinch. Oh, I really want to watch that. Oh, that reminds me of Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation. Oh, look how cute these
If
rugs
Grinch stars into your
into your
pastry.
pastry. How cute. I like them little things. Oh. I can't wait for Christmas.
Should we get some hot chocolate?
I've got hot chocolate.
Oh yeah.
They're mugs. Oh my god, they're cute. Right, so we've just got home and I thought I'd show you everything that we got. So we went to Haskins Garden Centre, we then went to B&M and then Dunelm, and now we're home. So I'm just going to show you B&M and Dunelm first and then Haskins because it's at the bottom of the bag. So toilet bleach because I needed it. Scrub Mummy, a Christmas one. It's a Christmas tree because mine is well overdue a renew. And then a sponge as well because that was overdue a renew. So that was all from B&M. And then Dunelm, so interesting, a chain for our plug because it ripped off. So we got a new one of them. That was £1, not bad. And then a new oven glove because Frank decided to rip mine to shreds. So we got that. That was from Dunelm. And then Haskins. Oh, I got a picture frame from B&M as well to put a picture of my. No, just put a picture in. Right. So yeah, I was hoping Dunelm would have some good Christmas decorations because I was looking online and the ones I saw when I went into the shop they were plastic and I don't want ugly plastic ones. So we went to Haskins anyway and I got a few nice things. Just, what was that? Oh, it's stuff that we got last week, but like, yeah, I'll explain. So we got a set of 5 of these baubles. So we got 5 gloss and 5 matte. These were a smaller version of the ones that we got last week. So last week we got 6 large baubles. Like when I say large, probably like that big. 3 matte, 3 gloss, so we just got smaller versions. And then also last week we got some fluffy pom-pom baubles. Just got 2 more. And then also last week we got these really cute wooden stars with paint on. I don't know how many we got.
What, last time?
Yeah, I think 3, Charlie thinks 4, but I picked up another 4 anyway, because I thought they'd just be good as like little space fillers in the tree. So yeah, got them. I'm really enjoying going out and getting all this Christmas stuff because when we can afford to do it now before Christmas and getting presents, I think it's the best time to, and especially it's like when all the shops have the nice Christmas bits in, and as it's our first Christmas ever together, none of us have Christmas decorations, so we need to get our Christmas decks. So yes, I'm going to add that to the Christmas pile, but that is literally all we got today. I was hoping to get a bit more, but right, so it's a little bit later now, as you can probably tell. Well, it's about an hour. Had a shower and I'm now making dinner. So we're going to have cottage pie, so I just thought maybe I would film a bit of it. I've cut my onion up, diced it, and now I need to cut up my carrots, celery and my mushrooms. I don't really know how to film me cooking because I find it quite difficult trying to concentrate on 2 things, like making sure my phone is filming and making sure my food is cooking. So what I might do is I might just do little bits here and there, or I might just show you what I'm making like I've just done and then show you the end. So I'll just film what I can. So I forgot to film what the cottage pie looked looked like at the end, but I think it's obvious that it was nice. This psycho adds ketchup to his. Disgusting. It's very pixelated because it's dark. But yeah, very nice. What would you give that out of 10? Honest.
An 8.
Okay, why an 8?
What do you mean, why an 8?
Like, why an 8? What would make it a 10?
Don't know.
So why is it an 8?
In a restaurant.
You'd be happy if you got it in a restaurant, did you say?
The restaurant serve cottage pie.
The Ivy does.
Does it? It's not a proper one, is it?
Yeah, but it's just small. Or it might be shepherd's
Not
pie.
as fucking big as that just
Yeah,
was.
we just had 2 massive
I had about
portions.
2 inches surrounding the whole plate.
It's because I need to get a smaller baking dish. And it just spreads out, so there's
he
like
just
so
dropped me
much.
his ball.
Oh, he was underneath the table, like he always sits under here when we're eating. And then all of a sudden he barked, and he never barks. He only barks when he's scared. Don't me to throw it now. So awkward with it. I need to throw it. Oh, look at that jump.
Look at that jump.
Look at that jump. Well, we're watching a friend of the family and we've paused it. His face looking really strange. Oh, mind the pumpkins. Our pumpkins need to be turned on. Yeah, we're now just going to clean all this up and we're going to sit and relax and watch this. We've got dessert and I said I'd make hot chocolates for us. Not for a while. No, stuffed. It's only 6:30. And it's pitch black outside because the clocks went back. So it is 7:30 really. No, lighter in the morning. So when you wake up at 5:30, it will be 6:30 really. So right now it would be 7:30, but it's 6:30. So we get an extra hour in bed. Not that it ever feels like it. But yeah, we're just going to sit and relax, watch some telly. And just, yeah, get ready for a working week ahead. Charlie's just putting our pumpkins on. But yeah, I'll show you our desserts and our hot chocolates and then that'll be the end of the video. So I hope you did enjoy. Dessert now. You going to try it? Nice. It's a chocolate mousse with ganache, chocolate ganache at the bottom. They're the goo pots. Gonna try. So we're gonna have this, and then I think that'll be the end of the video. So we're still watching a friend of the family. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this week's video. It was just like spend a weekend with me. I don't know what next week's video is going to be. I do want to try see some fireworks and maybe filming the fireworks, a firework night. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you are new, then I would really appreciate it if you stuck around and subscribed. If you are an existing viewer, thank you very much for coming back. But if you could please like and also leave me a comment down below, I would really, really appreciate it.